Yeah. So, but like I said, social media, they out there talking, and everybody, like from what I was seeing, they was like, saying it was Eminem. He like
Eminem.
They was
absolutely not. Absolutely not. For white people, yes. You see, that's where. Look. It's gonna. No, I'm saying that's where the divide is. You got to understand, Eminem and them divided hip hop to where his audience is white. Simple as that. I mean, 90% of his audience are white. Okay, that like that music. His new music, hey, it is what it is. This isn't have nothing to do with race, being funny, me and his thing. 90% of his fans are white. So anybody he goes up against is going to be a thing where he's going to play it, and the white fans will like it, and the black fans will be like this, and then so it's not going to be good for him because he separated himself. He's separated, and this is the problem that I think that he's going to run into. They shouldn't have did that. They should have kept him hip hop like the Beastie Boys to where is that. But they made it to where he's a white rapper, and they separated it. He has his own stance. So now you really can't do verses with nobody because you've separated your songs from the culture. You'll have about a few of them that the black people, on the most part, Lose Yourself and 8 Mile and Monster with Rihanna. But how many is that? There's not a lot. To where is that the other ones would have to be the real hip hop backpackers and then the real white fans. Like, but the everybody in that Verzuz that was watching Cash Money and No Limit, they're not going to be cheering for Eminem.
Yeah.
That's a big, that's hip hop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's going to bite them in it. That's where I know they did it for money because there's a huge population of white folks who just don't mess with black people and they're buying Eminem. All right. All right.
Yeah, right.
So, but this is where it's going to backfire. He's not going to be able to do a versus with nobody.
You don't think he'll ever be able to do a versus with
how?
Nobody? Based off
his audience is split.
But
he can't. How's he going to do it? Yeah, because he's going to play a lot of songs that black people ain't even going to know.
Yeah. You know what? When people talk about that, like what you're saying, because who else said that? Was it Lord Jamar's?
Lord Jamar is like, look, one thing. Let me tell you about Lord Jamar. Where was Lord Jamar when I was saying this back then? When I was saying it, where was Lord Jamar back then? Was he on a different planet? No, I'm dead ass. I'm saying he's just been saying this the last 5 years. Where was he saying it back then?
You've been saying it. Exactly.
Where was he saying it when I brought it up?
Right.
Where was the support then?
Right.
Don't wait 100 years later after I done said now you want it. I don't. Nah. Yeah. Sorry.
But a lot of people try to play you like you just being a hater. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but that's what
I'm just saying. What's the difference of what I'm saying and what Lord Jamar said?
Yeah, I know.
What's the difference?
But I get what you're saying.
No, but what I need to know, is there a difference?
There's no difference.
Then how can I be a hater? You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's going to go up against a white man that's black is going to be considered a hater. We know that. But
I think they say that because of your history. You had
what's my history? I don't have a hating history.
Not a hating history, no, but a long-standing beef with Eminem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying but the long-standing beef wasn't about hating on the music. The long-standing beef was about separating the culture and catering to white racist fans who don't give a fuck about the culture. That was my issue back then. You can go back to 20 years tapes and I was saying the same shit.
Gotcha.
So again, it just take a little bit of logic and common sense to see what I was talking about. I wasn't trying to battle this kid. Yeah. Rap battle with lyricists. I don't rap like that anyways. Lyrical masturbator, what the hell? I don't even if you was black, right? There's black cannabis. Salute to cannabis. I never listened to cannabis. So I like who I like. I listen to who I listen to. I don't gotta fucking like him if I don't want to like him.
Right.
And that's the problem. You're hating if you don't like something that everybody thinks that they like.
Yeah.
No, I'm being an individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And liking what I like. Now, because at the end of the day, Eminem was in the Source magazine. We discovered him. He was in the Unsigned Hype. He wasn't in nothing before that. So it's not if it was hating, he would have never even got that far. It wasn't hate. It was only until I started seeing the machine trying to use him. Oh, he can get special MTV play. Oh, he can go to Radio City Music Hall and walk in there with 100 white kids. Oh, he can do this. Oh, he can do that. And we scrapping and scrounging and trying to build this shit. And you got him over here on a pedestal. No. Somebody got to say something.
Yeah.
And the only reason I was able to say something because I was the boss at the source. Everybody else, including Jay, Russell, and everybody, they all had to answer to somebody. I was the only one in New York that didn't have to answer to nobody.
Right.
Everybody else had to answer to somebody, including Russell Simmons. See, I didn't have to answer to nobody. So I could say what needed to be said.
And that's what it was all about. From the beginning. From the beginning.
Same shit Lord Jamar is saying, the same shit everybody else is saying. Look, he made racist tapes when he was, and people swept that under the rug. And we exposed that, and they swept that under the rug. You know, so listen, my job is done. Because at the end of the day, if I wasn't who I must have did something because my name still ring Eminem Benzino. So you know what I'm saying? When you look at it, I'll never be separated from him because I hit him the best and the most. You know what I'm saying? I definitely affected his fan base to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's all I want to do in the first place because he's not stopping my motion.
Right.
He doesn't come across my life. I will never go in a club that plays him or nothing I do or be around. It's a separate lifestyle. His fans live a separate lifestyle from me.